Welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing some of my free ebooks. I'll leave a link in the description to my website, and I'm promoting Shades of Grey, an apocalyptic science fiction series. You can read the first 2 ebooks for free. And now to the video. Hello, I'm DEATHCLAW Girl, and today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of my DEATHCLAW Girl Swamp Camp. It's one of the ones that I did pretty good with, and kind of proud of it, and there's still a lot of work, and yeah, it sounds like a lot of people are hammering in the distance. There's a lot of hammering going on, nothing else. Just ignore the noise. There is only hammering going on in the distance. Anyway, like I said, hopefully when the noise is done, I'm going to be taking you a tour of my DEATHCLAW Girl Swamp Camp. So that's what we're doing today. Minerva is not going to be here for a while, so I'm not doing my usual Minerva video. So instead, I'm going to take you on this tour. And if you want to know more about Minerva and when she's going to appear next, there's also a link in the description to her big sale. So there's a preview if you want to check out what she's going to be having. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get to this tour. Okay, let me show you on the map where my camp is. As I said, it's called the DEATHCLAW Girl Swamp. It is very close to the Big B's rest stop and treetops. It's on a bridge, and there are actually 2 bridges here. They're railroad bridges. Here's one side, here's the other. I focused on this side, and my camp is actually 3 stories. You can see I actually built down in the water. We'll go down there pretty soon. But I also wanted to show you over here is a nice cool area. You can't build over here because it is now called Harper's Ferry Tunnel. I'm not going to go in the tunnel. I'm just showing you that it's there. And a couple of things that are in the area. Quite a few scrapping material. And there's also down here a couple. We got a brewing station and a chemistry station. Let me turn the light on, see a little bit better. It started raining, so got a little dark here. I think it's around 1 p.m., 2 p.m. And you got pretty easy access back up. There's these stairs. Not sure if they are pre-bombs or afterwards. But anyway, there's that. So now let me show you my camp. Now the top side is pretty simple. I just put what I thought people might need if they land here first. I've noticed there are 2 landing spots. One is about here, so that people still have access to if they're looking for the vending machines. You should always have at least 2 vending machines, because if you get a second player, especially if you're selling a lot, you get a second player who comes to your camp and there's already a player there. Yeah, waiting is not the best thing. You want to get to gaming, so try to at least have 2. So this is pretty basic up here. Now over here, I just built a platform, and for now I just have a bunch of those lit posters. I thought they were cool, but I might change this later on. I'm still tweaking with the camp. I mostly built it over here. I was wanting an area that I could raise up the crop section. I finally got the what is it called? Farmable tiles. I'll show you that section next. These right here, they're actually floor pieces, and you can put up to, I think, 6. Let's see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, usually you can get 6 on here. Here's my fertilizer thing. And I built this camp especially to do farming, because I'm wanting to create the adhesives little sticky things, because you use them a lot when you build armor, weapons, basically anything that you're building just about uses the adhesives. Yes, I'm having problems talking. But anyway, let me go back up and start from here. So this was probably the hardest thing, was trying to figure out how to put this tall stairs on. Because I did want to connect the top to the bottom. Originally, I only had the Mega Mansion, and the only way to get up was to jump on the Mega Mansion and jump back down. So yeah, I thought that wasn't going to work very well. But anyway, this is a nice little platform area. Very open. I decided not to have... I hear enemies. They're just going to be hammering again. Nothing else going on but hammering if they decide to, yeah, engage. But we're just going to... probably my lurks. Ignore them and continue on. Now this is the missile silo shelter. This is actually Vampirous Vault Girl's shelter. We're not going to go in it today. Later, I'm actually going to have her, when she wakes up, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, do her own tour of her shelter, the ins and outs. That's where we do a lot of our filming for the weekend bonus. But like I said, I'm not going to go there. We'll do a different video on that. And so here's the basics. You got your exercise area, your jacuzzi, so that you can earn more XP. I finally found where my red rocket cooler was and built it. Of course, I got the popcorn machine. A couple heads on the wall. My lucky guy. Crafting area. This particular character has not gone through the quest where you can learn how to brew all the stuff. So I don't have a brew set. But as I showed you over there on the cliff area, there is a little shelter that has a brew station. So I can brew the basics. But I haven't built one here. And then of course there is plenty of room if you want to farm water. Farming water, basically you do that if you're going to do adhesives, you need the purified water. Let me go over here and show you real quick. When you go to build them, it's under utility. And you're basically building vegetable starch. And you need corn, mute fruit, tomatoes, and of course the purified water. And that's basically what my farm here is set up to do. Because I do find I run out of it a lot, so I wanted to start farming it and manufacturing it so that I would have plenty. Okay. I also got the new alien generator. I might go ahead and change that out. See how it looks there, if there's room. Let me do that real quick. I was wanting to do that, then we'll... Actually, I'll do that at the end, just in case you're just wanting to see the tour. I can build later. Alright, then there's some shallow water here, and this is where I've put my makeshift mansion. Now, there is plenty of room here to build, but as you can see in the upper right-hand corner, my budget is basically maxed out. Yeah, so I was a little sad. There's plenty of room in this area. Let me give you a bird's eye view. That is the upper, and then here's where the plants are. They're about halfway up. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out better ways to utilize my budget. Alright, let's continue the tour. Now I also found over here is the other... Hopefully the Mylark is not close. Okay. This is the other spawn place, usually, if a person fast travels here. So usually you're facing like this direction. You just need to turn if you ever come to visit my camp. There is 1/3 very bad spawn section. I think it's like right under here, but you're underwater. So the only option you have, if you ever land in the water, is try not to move and get out real quick, because you're not going to make it. There's too many things that's going to grab you. Just fast travel again to this spot. And because yeah, I actually bought it by not being able to breathe and got stuck underneath. My problem was I was overweight and I couldn't fast travel. Alright, and then I have one single vending thing down here. In case a visitor does come here. And like I said, I haven't been able to do much decorating because of my budget. But there is plenty of room to still put stuff. So maybe, since I got this turbo fert, I might get rid of some of the plants because I can keep using the turbo fert and immediately have a crop ready. I haven't decided yet. Or if anybody has any suggestions. The other thing I can get rid of course, is all these posters and stuff. Okay, there might be some hammering. We're just gonna not worry about the hammering. Hammering, that's hammering. Nothing else going on here. Trying to keep the violence down on this video. Alright. Oh, and here are those kegs from, you know, the St. Patty's Day little special weekend thing that was going on. Oh, and here, I got this for Vampiress. She's been wanting a little fog machine. Now this one looks different than the other fog machine that I saw. I still think she's going to be very happy. One, it's got bats in it, so yeah, and it's orange. I didn't realize it was orange. Alright, let me turn it off. But yeah, she's going to be very excited about that. I was able to buy her some of those Halloween bundles that came out over the holiday weekend thing that came. Okay, that's more hammering. Oops. Okay, I think that's basically it for this video. My very non-violent video, because that's hammering in the background. Nothing else going on here. I guess I could also show you the other side of the bridge. See if I can get up there. If you should ever want to build on this side, you can still have access to the lower pier things. Let me show you what they kind of look like. Now, I didn't test it how far over... Oops, a little leg damage. That's okay. How far over you can actually come and build on these bridges. Because there is the town of Harper Ferry. It's very close. But I think we're still within an area that's buildable. And you can utilize these little platforms that are already here. These little cement areas. I thought these were the coolest things. And then all I did was add the little floors to this section and utilized all the little... I'm not even call it... Okay, they're definitely a bridge support on a little cement thing in the water. So this spot is great for water farming, as I said before. I just thought it's like the coolest place also because there's a lot of nature here. As you can see, they came to visit and hammer a lot. And I can't think of anything else to show you or talk about my camp. Okay, I will take you one other place that's not part of my camp, if you want to hang in there. We're going up top. This is another area that has been pre-built. I'm not sure if it's post. But there's all these ladders. I'll also give you a map view once we get there. Thing is, it's not very feet friendly. Okay, here's one area that you can't build because there's the ransack bunker, but there's another area you can visit. But up here is pretty cool stuff. Got some tents, plenty of walkways, but like I said, they're not very feet friendly. And it goes all the way to the top. So this might also be, let me see if it's even buildable, another place to build. You can't, there's copper veins up here. I think they changed it a long time ago where you can't actually put resource things on them anymore. You have to only mine them by hand now. But let me see if I can move Maybe went to the wrong place. Alright. L1. Okay, it's in red, so it's telling me you can't build up here. Or I'm already too close to my other... Oh, nope. There's one place right there. Alright, so either my camp was in the way, or there is one small place on this edge that you can actually... Yeah, my camp I think is far enough away. So yeah, here's a cliffside if you've been looking for a cliffside. But I really like my place where my camp is currently. Down here is a few other things. Oh, and there's a little cave. Was there no little cave over here? Yeah. See if I can pop my tent in here. That's probably another good thing to do without messing with my camp. See where you can actually build. Nope, looks like you cannot pop your tent over here. Let me see. Nope, I'm on private server, so there's no one else here. Ah, that would have been a good place for the tent. Okay. And then one other place, I won't go there, but I'll show you on the map, is the giant tree. If you've been looking for the town that's on top of the giant tree, it's also in this area, very close. And now I'm gonna go back to my camp. Oh, there's also gold here. Let's see if I can come from here. It's pretty high up. Really high up. I might be able to make it. Let me see if I can climb down. Alright, here we go. Little steps at a time. Alright, nope. No way there. Might have to fast travel. Oh wait, there's one. Oh, a little damage. I do have, I think, 1 or 2 stars in that goat thing. One because... Oh, made it. Oh, I've never been up here. Must be the little top of the tunnel. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, why I started using the perk card with the little, what's it, goat legs or something? It's the jetpack. Anytime you go into an event where there's too many people in the event, yeah, the jetpack has been basically glitching to where you go way up in the sky and then go all the way down and go smush. So, if you also have that problem in events with a jetpack, not power armor, but just regular armor, throw on the goat legs, at least when you enter the event, and it will hopefully keep you from buying the big one. Yeah, I think that is the end of the tour. Go back up here. Any suggestions on what I might have missed or didn't quite talk about that you might wanted to hear about? Let me know. I will maybe do a future one after I've got some input from this one. And like I said, Vampirus will probably be up next, maybe in a couple days, unless of course she's lazy. But hey, we're both lazy. We just mostly sleep, eat, go out and hunt when we have to. Though I was very active this weekend because of the holiday Scorch event. Yeah, I just wanted to get as much legendary script that I wanted. Actually, not that I wanted, that I could earn, so that I could turn around and not do very well at all at rolling the dice on some legendary railway wreckles. Yeah, I even made videos on my angst of failure. But at least I do have, I was wanting a better quad and a better bloody. I mean, the quad I think has the 50% hit chance, and the bloody thankfully does have explosive on it. It's just that the 3rd star is not that great on either of them. So anyway, that, woo, yes, very exhausting doing this video. But anyway, that is it for this video. Again, any suggestions on camp tours? I've done maybe a couple. I'm not sure what I'm doing, so I can always improve on what I am talking about, doing, saying, showing you. Also, maybe I'll put a link on me actually building this camp. Otherwise, that's it. And again, just a reminder, Minerva is not going to be here today or tomorrow. She's going to be having her big sale starting Thursday. I left a link in the description if you want to look at the big sale preview. It'll show you what she's going to have for sale. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this content. Until next time.